Greetings, redheads. Thank you for joining me in another edition of your favorite show, the one, the only Red's View. Of course, I am your gracious host, J Red, and I'm joined by a familiar face to the Red's View community, somebody you probably hadn't seen in a while. And this is upon request, okay? I got a request to get this gentleman sitting to the other side of me, right here. He goes by the name of Coop the Trill. What is happening, player?
What's the word? How you be, P?
Good, man. Representing STL, Sexy Red. You know what I'm saying? All that. Nelly. Hey, man. STL been turning up, bro.
As usual, they have, they really have, especially the American Music War. I know we're going to get into that.
Absolutely. You already know I'm going to get into it. I'm a big
Yeah.
STL fan. But yeah, man, it's great to have Coop the Trill back on the show. You probably seen him on a couple of shows that I've did broadcast before, but it's been a good minute though. It's been a good minute. So by request, of course, I had to get my partner back on here, man. You already know what it is. Shout out to Trio 301. He said the baller blocking shirt. Yeah, that night that's fly, bro. He got the
right on. Why you blocking us? Baller blocking us. I wore this strictly for this. You already know.
Yeah, exactly, bro. So yeah, you already see. Shout out to Trio 301. Now, of course, I had a comment beforehand that was already here, but we're gonna get into that in a minute. I hadn't even got the show started yet, but yeah, I'm gonna get it because I was like, damn, we already got a comment. All right. But anyway, man, before I begin this video, make sure that everybody subscribe to the YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/RedsView. Also hit that like button. Get that algorithm up. We love those likes. We love those dislikes. We importantly love those comments and subscriptions. So make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, share. If you're watching on Facebook, do the same thing. Share this, hit that like button. I know that you love watching it. I want you to chime in so we can, I already tell y'all, man, get in the chat because I'm going to post it. Because I like to have an interactive discussion. It's not just about Red, it's the Red's View community. So, that's how we're going to do it. You already know what it is. And before we begin the show, man, prayers up for Florida, my birth state. Prayers up for Florida. Hurricane Milton is a category F5. Man, I said F5. Category 5. It's a category 5 hurricane. And I got some people down there. And man, y'all got to be safe, man. For real.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, because they telling people to evacuate. I'm from Florida, so I already know how it go down. I'm from Mobile as well. I grew up all on the Gulf Coast and the coast and stuff like that, so I know how serious it can be. And we just got hit by one.
I was going to ask, so in Mobile, did y'all have to evacuate and stuff like that?
Nah, Mobile, we've never had to. Well, I was in Florida. I had to go to a shelter and stuff like that. But I never had, me personally, I never had to evacuate the state. My pops did though, a couple of times. But fortunately enough, the hurricanes that I've been through, I never had to evacuate, but I did have to go to a shelter, or I just rolled the shit out. I mean, like
I heard.
Just ride it out.
I do. Heard y'all sit back and be like,
yeah, that's what I did when it hit us the other day up in Atlanta when we got some of the last hurricane. Helene, I forgot what that hurrine was.
Oh, yeah, I know tomorrow.
Yeah, but I was just like, I was telling my girl, like, hey, I'm used to this every time. You know what I'm saying? Might get a little power out, but we're gonna ride it out. So I'm built for it. But anyway, prayers up to Florida. We are about to get into the topic of discussion tonight. We have a slew of topics that have been going on that we have to touch on, but this one in particular, we're going to have a serious moment. For Aubrey Graham, Drake, BBL Drizzy is what some of y'all call him.
Oh, shit.
So BBL Drizzy, man, this is the main topic of tonight. Should we be concerned about Drake's mental health? Because, mental health is a big thing in the community. We have to check on each other, make sure that we're good. But we've been making so many jokes, and the jokes will continue about Drake. But there's something that happened in particular that made me be like, you know what, J Red? I know, that you're a funny guy. You like laughing and stuff like that, right? Charlemagne even made it funny and different things of that nature. But I had to ask myself, I'm like, should we be concerned about this man's mental health? Now, over the course of last weekend, he was at this show, Nostalgia. I think that's what it was called. He was on stage and he actually pretty much cried on stage, man. Cried, not literally cried his heart out, but that's what it sounded like. He crashed out. he crashed out on stage pretty much. And I know you've seen the video, right, Cool?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I seen it.
So we're about to show it for those who've been hiding under a rock. You know, all the Aubrey's Angels and stuff like that, man. I'm about to share my screen. Let's just listen to what happened. Fair use, by the way, fair use.
I'm gonna tell you one thing about nostalgia. One thing about nostalgia, this party here. My real friends are definitely in the building. But I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna come to a point in life where people you thought were friends or people you thought were close to you, they might switch up. They might try and move funny with you. They might stab you in the back. They might do a lot of things to you. You'll come to that realization. Wherever you're at in life, you've probably been there and you'll be there again. That's how life is. But look, sometimes it's you and you alone by yourself. Sometimes it's you alone with your thoughts. Sometimes, you know what? Play the song. Go
ahead. All right. So you see what happened.
Yeah.
He's on there talking about, you know, your real friends and all this. And to make it worse, at the end, he cues the song Me, Myself, and I, Bobby. By Beyonce. That's what got me. I was just like,
oh my God.
Yeah. Now, Cool. The first thing that I looked at was the Aubrey's Angels, because they were saying that, you know, Drake ain't bothered by this beef. Drake is gonna bounce back. But clearly the man was all over the place. A couple of things I noticed. He used a fake Jamaican accent. Why was he using a Jamaican accent? I don't know. But he used a fake Jamaican accent and he was just talking. He was just babbling, you know what I'm saying, about fake friend. And he sounded drunk to me.
Yeah.
He sounded like he was drunk. You know how you get you get a little liquor in your system and then you just be like, you know, just want to talk. And then he just said, you know what, forget it, because the crowd wasn't engaged and all this other stuff. So yeah, what did you take from it?
I mean, I just saw a person spiraling, and I just saw a person like, you know, really just embrace in the moment of where he's at in his career. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, and then, you know, stepping into Drake's shoes, right? Imagine you being on top of the world, right? You imagine being on top of the world and a flip of a hat or a flip of a coin. Now everybody's against you. You know what I mean? That's not a great feeling at all. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, it's like industry friends that you thought. You know what I mean? Just flip. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, man. So it's like he had to just say what he had to say. So I was like, you know, that's really typical, to be honest. You know, I have a quote where I say, you know, when you win it, you know what I'm saying? When you a star, you know, it's like you LeBron on the court. You a target now. Everybody's looking at you. You know what I mean? And I think Drake is living in it, but also I think too, on the flip side, a lot of shit he brought to himself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, you can't be backdooring dudes for their chicks, bro, and expect nothing to happen. You know what I mean? So that's
speaking of that, Karen says, hell nah, all that ish he has done to people, going after people's wives, girlfriends, husbands, many, many more creepy things. Drake is fake and people are tired of him.
What you said. I can't disagree, because, you know, like, all that stuff catches up with you, bro. And then it's like, especially like, you know, you can't really like be, like you said, like she just said, backdooring people for their girls, for their wives, the whole nine, bro. You making like, you create an enormous amount of enemies. You know what I'm saying? Enormous amount of ops. You know, it's saying the art of war, bro. It's saying a fool creates more enemies. A wise one creates more allies. You know what I'm saying? So he created more ops, bro, and it's just he gotta sit in it, bro.
And I think one thing like that I was talking about with one of my homeboys is that Drake doesn't have an identity. You know what I'm saying? That's why even when he was expressing himself and his feelings, it came off janky, because he's talking in a fake Jamaican accent. You know what I'm saying? Now I know Jamaica has some type of connection to Toronto or Canada, something like that, from my understanding, the Jamaican influence there. But if I was on stage, I wouldn't have that. If I'm trying to really relay a message to people, I would be talking directly to them. But I think that he has some liquor in the system, because I know what it sounds like when people have their liquor in their system. And you know, you've been around a dude who raps and then he gets a drink. He's like, man, I just feel like freestyling. You're just like, bro, shut up. You know what I'm saying? But that's what he sounded like. And I think he caught himself. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like sober Drake wouldn't have done that. But I think, you know, he expressed that he was hurt by the Future stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On Family Matters.
Yeah.
The middle, he said that Future, I forgot exactly what he said, but he expressed it, that hit him, you know what I'm saying? Like that was messed up. So, like you said, he was on top of the world. And I mean, he's still on top to a degree. You get what I'm saying? But when you're on top, means that everybody has something to say about you, whether good or bad. Now, 95% of people are saying something bad about him.
Yes.
And I don't care how much money you have, how many women you have, your family, whatever. When you put yourself in that public light, and then think about this, if it's a lot of people talking ish about you, that's one thing. But if you got a song that's a hit, that has been the biggest hit that we've heard in the last 10 years, maybe even 15, to be honest, the biggest one, and then that person is going to perform that at the Super Bowl, and it's just like back after back after back off of something Drake, because Drake made the hit diss record popular. He made it a thing. So all of that comes your way after coming off of the highest grossing hip hop tour of all time. You weren't battle ready, and everything collapsed in front of you. And this goes to show you that all of you Drizzy fans, you have to be realistic with yourselves. You've been trying to, lift him up in the public and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Going hard, tweeting for him and all this other stuff. This is how he really feels. About this man's mental health, and it's serious. I mean, somebody even brought up suicide. They were just like, and not saying that this is what Drake is going to be doing, but mental health issues sometimes end up doing this.
Yeah, sure. Too much criticism, too much backlash, especially you on the top. You know what I mean? Like, yes, of course, anything can run through your mind. Like, man, am I really worth it? Do people really love me, man? You know what I mean? So yeah, for sure. Like, I hope he don't do that. Like, I don't think he is, but yeah, I think I'll just say this: he was not prepared for what's going down right now. He wasn't prepared at all. Yeah. He didn't see this coming at all.
Yeah, and you got to think he's been spiraling, and a lot of his fans don't think so. But look, what has he done after this? He's released several songs, and I keep telling people that man would not have released 100 gigs had this beef not have happened
at all.
That man would have think about, he had just got off a tour, bro. Do you think he was gonna release more music at this time? Nah, he was probably gonna wait till the fall to come back. Maybe that Party Next Door album was already in the works. I don't know, but I can tell you this: 100 gigs with all that stuff, that wasn't in no damn works.
Nah, he was trying to get everybody's good graces, and it fell flat.
Yeah, and he's been throwing music out there, but nothing's been sticking. So that goes to your head. Bro, just last year or what was it? Earlier this year or last year, if Drake dropped something, it was gonna go number one, or at least in the top 10. Since this battle, Drake he's been charting, but I don't even think he's been cracking the top 20. It's been like the 50. The Sexy Red and Drake collectively were chart topping rappers. That single she put out with him, it's like, Sexy, do you need to step away from Drake at this point?
Yeah.
Because I mean, Sexy is still up there, but I don't know about Drake at this. The Drake stimulus package just ain't there no more.
It ain't there no more, bro. It lost its value. It tanked.
Because if You My Everything came out last year, bro, that would have been top 20 automatically. You My Everything, it didn't do what it was supposed to do initially. It put a stain on it.
And no pun intended, I ain't trying to be funny when I say this, but that was literally the eye of the hurricane for Drake when she released it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Yeah, because I was wondering like what was gonna happen, and then it was just like, nah. I was like, okay, if I was Sexy, I kind of think like, hey, I need to.
Yeah, when I heard it, I was like, even with the whole BBL Drizzy switch up with Drake, I was like, this ain't it. Like, I don't think it's going down. I don't think it's gonna hit like that.
Yeah, but speaking of BBL Drizzy, did you see the BBL Drizzy costume?
Oh my God, yes, I did.
Now, this is the thing, for some clarity. So Fashion Nova, that's the fashion giant. They have their Halloween costumes, right? And I've never posted. I mean, I've never worn any of their costumes. I never even looked at any of their costumes.
Right.
But this is the one that set the internet on fire a few days ago. Right here. So it says BBL booty butt pad costume.
Oh my God.
Nude, right? Now
Right.
I want for clarity for everybody to know, even though the guy is dressed up like Drake, which Drake was cosplaying Foundation of Black Americans, but anyway, this is what you need to focus on: the butt pad. That's what it's an accessory. It's
That's
a
crazy.
BBL booty butt pad costume accessory. It wasn't the actual. That dude just happened to dress up like a Drake. You know what I'm saying? But it
Yeah.
wasn't. You can order that actual outfit because come on, bro, you would have to have the things right here. You have to have a
Right.
wig and the grill and all this other stuff. But that is what exactly what it was, and boy, it set the internet on fire. Like, just look at this dude.
Baby
And look, that dude, everybody, I don't know his name, but I've shop on Fashion Nova sometime, and that dude be rocking some clean stuff, right?
Right.
So people just that, and Drake's fans were having a fit. But this is let me show y'all what happened. This was what I saw today, actually, before we came on the show. So look at this. It says the viral Drake-inspired BBL booty Halloween costume images were removed from Fashion Nova's website. Fans think they know why.
Of course.
And if you look right here, they're quoting Drake. A cease and desist is for hoes. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, rightfully so though. I mean, I wouldn't want no shit to come on BBL cool. I'm ceasing desist and all that shit.
I mean, but check this out though. I didn't think that it was going to happen like that because he's dressed up like him, but it's not like they're actually selling the costume. But I guess, he could link that to defamation, and it's just like, okay, we're a company and we can get sued, so it's just like whatever, right?
Yeah.
But people, but his lyrics aren't aging well when he's
at
saying
all, like milk.
Yeah, he's saying a cease and desist for hoes. You just said that about Kendrick, so now you're sending a cease and desist for the costume. So
Yeah. That's why we even got to the point, but then it's Fashion Nova too, though. This Fashion Nova is like the biggest brand in our culture, right?
Oh yeah.
And then they have a BBL Drizzy costume.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shut that shit down.
So it is what it is. But I thought that was hilarious. Though. When I saw it, I was like, bro, like, are you serious? But because I thought it was the actual costume that you could buy.
Yeah, me too.
But no, the accessory is a BBL because mostly all the models that had it on were women, right? But it just so happened that they said, you know what, we're gonna be funny. We're gonna dress up like Drake and all this other stuff, And I bet they were having fun shooting that, man.
I know they was.
Yeah,
dude smiled a little too hard in their pictures.
Right. But go back to Drake's mental health. Like, I agree with you on to a certain degree. Like, yeah, he did bring it on himself. He took it further than what it could have went. Kendrick said that we can keep it. We ain't got to be personal. It's a friendly fade. We should keep it that way. He decided to bring up Whitney. I'm talking about off the first song. The first song you wanted to do this. So it's like, hey man, you can't expect everybody to feel sorry for you, even though I'm concerned since he did all that, right?
Yeah.
But the fans, I'm looking at his fans like, y'all need to be trying to uplift him instead of trying to defend him. You need to be making sure that quit. And he was well, I'll get to that in a minute. We'll get to that a little later. No, you know what? Matter of fact, hold on. Let me get to that now. Hold on. I'm just typing it in. Okay, let me add this because now that I'm talking to Coop, it made me remember that I was supposed to add this in here and I forgot. All right. So this is the one right here. Is Drake taking shots at Jay-Z? Now, I don't know if you saw this, Coop, but the other day, Drake posted again. I can't go to it now because I'm sure it's down by now. But Drake had posted a picture of Solange when she was leaving the elevator.
Yeah.
And then the picture after that, he posted a picture of Aaliyah, which everybody insinuated that Jay-Z was messing with an underage Aaliyah or something like that, right? Yeah. So I heard Rory and Maul talking about it. Maul, of course, is an OV host, so he's in denial.
Right.
But yeah, Do you think that him posting that is a shot at Jay-Z for picking Kendrick Lamar to perform at the Super Bowl?
I think so. I think so. Because I mean, Drake is very subliminal. You know what I'm saying? He's very subliminal. He's very strategic in what he does. And it's like, what are the odds? Like, why else would he post it?
True.
You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. When I saw it, I was like, oh, Jay-Z. And it's just like, you know, he getting, think about it metaphorically, but that's Jay-Z getting smacked around. Because that's what Solange did. Then after that, it's Aaliyah. It's like, I don't know.
Like, what are
the shot to me?
Yeah, because why else? And I heard Maul talking about it. He was just like, how do we know it's linked to that? How come it? And I'm like, and Rory kept telling him, like, bro, why else would he do it? It don't even make sense. Why?
I don't know why he would post that. The only way he'll post that is some inside joke shit. But I mean, no, it's like we not hip to this inside joke. No, he's taking a shot at Jay-Z for sure.
Yeah, I think he's upset. I mean, I would be upset too if you're the reason why we just had this rap battle. You're the reason why my arch nemesis is performing at the biggest show in the world. I would feel that our friendship or our partnership or our relationship is shady because that's a slight towards me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jay-Z and Drake always had like a weird little rift. You know what I'm saying? Like always, like it's like it went from friendly competition to like kind of overstep boundaries a little bit to like, no, we cool to it's always been kind of like a little passive aggressive little rift between the two. It's always been like funny to me, you know what I mean? So I can see Drake being in his feelings behind it.
Yeah, I do too. He wouldn't just post that for nothing. Now, if he posted a regular photo of Solange or anything like that, you know, it's whatever. But having that many followers, you said he was subliminal, right? Having that many followers, you're not just gonna post anything in your store. Period. Fuck, you don't even have to have millions of followers. No. You're going to post stuff intentionally. Period.
The game, and exactly, because you know, with celebrities, when they post some of their stories, that's gonna make it to the shade room.
Yeah. Period.
You know what I'm saying? Out the gate. So he threw a little shot. He threw a little, you know,
and that further shows you that he's spiraling. You know.
Yeah. I mean, Drake it's crazy because as strategic as he is, right? We haven't really seen Drake this emotional. That's the craziest part. As emotional as his music is, but he's strategic though. He's always been a strategic individual. But we've never seen him this emotional, just kind of like lashing out, like subliminally lashing out though.
At everybody. But I think we've seen it before, but not to this capacity.
But not to this capacity. It's like, once again, strategic, right? Back in the past when he was getting at everybody, it was more like a sniper, like boom, boom, boom. Now he just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just recklessly shooting at everybody. Just you can tell there's a lot of emotion behind it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Facts. I agree with that 100%. Yeah. So since we're talking about Drake and we brought up the Super Bowl, this is one thing that I've been wanting to know from the redheads, from everybody, you know, in hip hop and stuff like that, because there's a rumor going around that Kendrick and Rihanna turned down Coachella.
Right.
The reason being is because Kendrick is gearing up to go on stadium tours, tour to go through, you know, go to stadiums. Now, this hasn't been confirmed. It's not official. But I had to ask myself, Coop, I said, is Kendrick, even with the buzz he has now, is he capable of going on a tour and touring stadiums by himself? I had to think. And the only way I see this happening, of course, is after the Super Bowl, right? Of course.
Yeah.
You know, you performing at the Super Bowl, all the eyes are on you. See, the difference between Kendrick and Usher, Usher's not in his prime anymore. You know what I'm saying? Usher is a legend. Kendrick, I mean, I think he's legendary, but he hasn't reached the legendary status as of yet because he's still relevant. Not saying some legends aren't, but you get what I'm saying.
I know, yeah.
So, but the thing is, it's like I see him at the Super Bowl garnering so much attention to where, yeah, man, I mean, it's up from here because you already know if he goes on tour, how Usher sold out back to back so many times. Some people were questioning why Usher in Atlanta didn't go to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Right.
But they didn't want to, I can understand that's a lot more money to gamble and you don't want to question it. But Kendrick, does he have that pull and attention right now after the Super Bowl to tour and go to stadiums like Beyonce? Because he's Beyonce level at that time. What you think?
You know what? This could be a shot, but I think so. And you know why? The reason why I say this is because all the stars have aligned. Because you gotta think, right? Not every put like this. Not every Drake fan that he got it hates him. I know he probably inherited more fans through this Drake beef. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Then the Super Bowl. So a Super Bowl, you performing the biggest diss track ever, right? At the Super Bowl. Right. At that. You gonna have everybody rocking out, oh real. Bro, you gonna have millions of people saying this. And I'm not talking about just in the stadium, I'm talking about at home. You know what I'm saying? Worldwide. So that's gonna get you enough attention right there to where it's just like he gonna put on such a good performance because I saw the reaction when he did that performance. Yes,
pop out show. Exactly. Yep.
That performance was like wow. Like I was watching, I said, I wish I was there. Mm-hmm. So just imagine, and they just saw how epic that was. Mm-hmm. That's and what we always say, bro. Kendrick knows how to make moments. Mm-hmm. So by him creating a moment at the Super Bowl, by him having this moment with Drake, after that, yeah, he can book stadiums for sure.
Okay.
What you think?
Jovi, I think this was the request.
Jovi, what up, Jovi? What's the word, bro?
I told you I was getting them on here, Jovi.
Yeah. What's the word, bro?
Live and in the flesh. I don't think that they would plan that if they didn't think that he was capable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, can he do it by himself? Because my thing is when I heard that he's not doing it, him and Rihanna not doing Coachella, I was thinking, what if him and Rihanna are going on a tour together?
And they do have a song together, a real popular song. So
because automatically, if him and Rihanna going on tour stadiums,
it's automatic.
Automatically.
Yeah, automatic.
But like you said, it's gonna be worldwide, not even America, it's worldwide. And they saw like when he did the pop-up concert, those tickets sold out within minutes. Right, and it was packed, and it wasn't us just up in there. It was all race groups, and people were traveling from out of town. So if you're going on a tour and you got that much buzz, plus if you release another album,
and let's not forget this: in the society where we're the state that we in the society right now, everyone is trying to really like rally against the predator.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The victims, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh fuck Drake. So you have those that's gonna be in attendance. You know what I mean? So that's something to take into consideration too.
Yeah. And I wish CJ was on the show tonight, but he was saying, who could do stadiums? I was like, who? He gonna send me a gift for Drake. I'm like, well, why hasn't he done them already? And he said, no need to. Oh, like Negro, please stop. Now I'm not saying like Drake. No, like I didn't even think before the Super. Like Kendrick has to do the Super Bowl in order to.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So he will be the biggest rapper. He's the biggest rapper now, but once the Super Bowl is going to solidify him. Drake cannot do a stadium. Kendrick couldn't do a stadium before the Super Bowl, even though Drake is the biggest artist in the world. He can't go to Mercedes-Benz Stadium. That you have to be, like I said, Beyonce level in order to do. And Drake is big, but stadiums really are for pop stars. They're not for rappers.
Yeah, for sure. Now, if he start doing a stadium tour, he up there.
Yeah.
Because has Kanye ever did a stadium tour?
Nah, the only thing Kanye has done, I think he's probably done a stadium before, not a whole stadium tour, but he did do here in Atlanta. He did the not the Georgia Dome, Mercedes-Benz Stadium for his listening party, but that's free. It was
right.
free.
That was free. Yeah.
So everybody can't do it. Beyonce can do it because she has such a large fan base, and hip hop is the biggest commercially, but rappers aren't going to be dancing. This ain't MC Hammer. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick has the show capability of putting on a big performance. And like I said, if it's him headlining with Rihanna or somebody, because somebody, I feel like he'll bring somebody on with him. But
absolutely.
Yeah, maybe that's what I was thinking today. I was just like, maybe him and Rihanna are gonna do it. I don't know, but I know for sure.
If him and Rihanna, because then I can see them doing second too, because Rihanna ain't toured since when? 2016?
Yeah.
So yeah, she jump back outside with Kendrick, it's a wrap.
Yeah, it's done. It's done. They can do that. Now, this is the next thing I wanted to talk about with Kendrick, because I was seeing this all on Twitter. Kendrick, he submitted I think Euphoria. I know for sure Not Like Us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say Euphoria, but Not Like Us is like record of the year, rap song of the year, all this other stuff, right?
Yeah.
While a lot of people already had thought this was going to happen anyway, there was criticism from the OV Hoes, criticism from the Aubrey's Angels about Kendrick being supposedly anti-industry, but he's submitting his songs to get industry approval, right? And my thing to this, because that's he submits to Grammy, so is he a walking contradiction? You're supposed to be anti-industry. So my thing is this: I've never heard Kendrick say "F the Grammys."
Nah, ever.
I've never heard him boycott the Grammys. He has a lot of Grammys, you know what I'm saying? He has a Pulitzer Prize and stuff like that. I just think that he wants his recognition, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sure.
At the end of the day, he doesn't like the practices of the industry, but I don't think he's like forget the industry all the way.
And he probably knows the effect it's going to have because he's a strategic individual too. Let's not sleep on him. That's his albums are always layered, so that just let you dive into his mind. But he knows the effect it's gonna have if he win a Grammy, multiple Grammys with a diss song against Drake. He playing chess, bro. This ain't about no, this chess, nigga. Hey, he got laser focused on Drake. Hey, let me win these Grammys. If he win 5, let's just say he win 5 Grammys, bro.
Yeah.
For this diss song.
Oh yeah.
Bro, Drake gonna have to tap out. I'm talking about he gonna have to live on the moon, bro. From now on, bro. I swear, because
I think this narrative that they created was to downplay it, right? Because if Drake, I always say, if Drake would have did the same thing, right, then it would have been, oh yeah, he's about to get a Grammy. Because Back to Back was nominated for a Grammy. It didn't win. But you already know Not Like Us is going to win some Grammy.
Some one of them at least.
One of them. So if he walks out, like you said, with 5 of them or even one, he's going to be the first rap diss song ever to get a Grammy, which further cements his legacy.
I can see that, bro. I can see it happening. Like, I can see it happen so much, I feel like it already happened. Exactly. Like, that's how I feel, bro.
Yeah, so you win a Grammy going into the Super Bowl, do the Super Bowl, you kill the Super Bowl, then go on a stadium tour. Like, it's to show, I think Kendrick is on a mission to show you that real rap is still alive and still well, and you can still be hot, relevant at number 1 at his age, and number 1 with all the raunchy material that's out here, and they try to tell you, rap don't sell. Kendrick is about to sell a lot of records too.
Bro, I just thought about something. Don't Dr. Dre got his own award at the Grammys?
Yeah. He do. Yeah. Well, like if Kendrick win that one?
Well, no, what I'm saying is Dr. Dre has his own award there.
Yeah. Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Dr. Dre already behind the scenes with it. He can pull some strings for Kendrick to win the Grammy. That's what I'm saying. Okay. I ain't even thinking it didn't dawn on me till now. I'm just like, oh, Dr. Dre is tight. It's like I know it's not equivalent as to like Jay-Z being head over the music department for Super Bowl, but it's kind of the same. It's not the same, but it is. But Dr. Dre have his own award. You know what I'm saying? And that means you can pull some strings in the Grammys.
Yeah, he might have some participation, because some people, you have to be on the board in order to do it, because the Grammys aren't decided by the public,
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So he behind the snes with it, so he got connections behind the scenes because really that's what they say the Grammys is all about. Who likes who?
Politics.
Yeah. So it's like, hey, Dre already in there. He could be like, hey, Kendrick, man, we need to pull Kendrick not like us. I know that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You never know. I don't know. I just thought about that.
Yeah, but we already know what's gonna happen. But all you OV hoes, y'all can cry in the corner. Like I'm just like just whatever narrative they can, you know what I'm saying? They have a different narrative like every week. They literally dig up stuff. And I don't know if Drake pays them to do that because you can pay people to create controversy online, get a bunch of bot accounts and just do whatever, So, but they do it every week and they're trying to make it not look good. I'm like, nah, he's gonna be banging and it will make history. And that's what Kendrick is for. He creates moments, not just albums. Moments. His albums are moments that last for a long time. That's why they're classics. He's very creative in what he does. So yeah. What he's let me see. What'd you say? You said I want in on the show next week. Got some ish on my mind. Holla at me, man. You got to send me an email, bro. You gotta, yeah, he said he got some stuff.
Yeah, get your here, bro.
Yeah, send me a I put it on my page, man. Resview@gmail.com. Send me an email, resview@gmail.com. All right, so enough about Drake and Kendrick. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of tonight. The controversy. We're gonna get into some controversy, man. So Jaguar Wright, controversial character, Jaguar Wright, appeared on the Piers Morgan show. Now, I'm not going to play the clip of what she said because everybody knows what she says. She always brings up Illuminati stuff. Jay-Z is the devil. Diddy has been gay. Chris Brown had this going on. Rihanna, like just all the secrets of the industry. She has been the beacon of light for that. But the question is, if it's people always say if it's not true, why hasn't she been sued? All that. But she was on the Piers Morgan show spreading a bunch of quote unquote truths about Jay-Z that we don't know, right? And I'm not even going to regurgitate what she said, but just a bunch of stuff that we don't know. None of it was factual. Right. None of it was factual. I mean, it didn't come off with any facts. She didn't say I talked to this person and I said she didn't have any receipts or anything. She was just saying stuff. And Piers Morgan used that because he wanted the ratings and the viewership because of the Diddy stuff going on. So any type of, Diddy, people are making a lot of money off this Diddy controversy, all the media outlets, all the news. So another figure that everybody's talking about is Jay-Z. So let's get Jaguar Wright. She's crazy, but she has a lot of viewership. Let's get her on this big platform, and let's see what she has to say. Now, let me show everybody this. She went on there. Like I said, I'm not going to play what she said because I don't feel like hearing the BS. But let me show you what Piers Morgan, he actually apologized. He had to issue an apology to Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I didn't know that.
For the foolishness. This is just in. All right, listen to this. Fair use, by the way.
The reality of the modern world is that pretty much everyone has a platform as long as there's something to say that other people want to hear. That's why we invited her on to be interviewed. The people making these claims have an audience with or without shows like mine. Well, Jaguar Wright unexpectedly made several serious allegations about Jay-Z and Beyonce during that interview. As I said in the moment, they were not present to respond or defend themselves, but now they have. Their lawyers contacted us to say that those claims were totally false and have no basis in fact, and we've therefore complied with the legal request to cut them from the original interview. Editing interviews is not something we do lightly at a show called Uncensored. But, like the proverbial cries of fire in a crowded theatre, there are legal limits on us too. And we apologize to Jay-Z and Beyonce.
All right, fair use, YouTube, fair use. Now, that man had to apologize, but Coop, Doc, this is Dr. Boyce Watkins' page. He said, serious question. Why did their attorneys contact Piers Morgan and not Jaguar Wright? Asking for a friend. Now, this is what I wrote, Coop. I said, Morgan has an actual show that has ratings and viewership. Jaguar is an attention seeker by saying anything for clout. Why would J and B, who are billionaires, need to file a lawsuit against someone whose 5 tax brackets under them?
Facts.
You know.
Facts. I agree. Like, why go to her because I think that she wasn't sued initially. I think because they was kind of, I don't think the celebrities took her serious. Exactly. I think it was kind of like whatever, like let her, you know what they say, let the wolf holler at the moon. Like, man, whatever. The moon don't howl back. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. But she's consistent. Yeah. So the thing is, it's like she like a little Tasmanian devil. So it's like, oh shit, like, oh, damn, you still around? So by her, I don't think that I think they underestimated and didn't think she'd get to that type of platform. Yeah, it's cool to go to our little, you know, the regular like little hip hop blogs, but coming to like something like a Piers Morgan, that's something different. That mean, hey, she cracking the surface now.
Yes.
So I think that's why they was like, lawyers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So because now, like you said, he has a lot of views, a lot of ratings, whatever, and he's basically mainstream. Mm-hmm. So now she's cracking to that mainstream media, and that can really affect their image or whatever. And it's like we finna. So then that's a message to all these other platforms. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all better chill out. Hey, see NBC, MSNBC, yeah, play with me if y'all want to. CNN, play with me if y'all want to. You know what I'm saying? Our lawyers is like this. Play with us if I want to.
Right. And Pierce should have known better. He should have known better, bro. Like the thing is, Jaguar Wright is delusional. And I'm gonna go ahead and say it right here, man. That is a lunatic, just like Orlando Brown. The only reason people have her on there isn't because of her business expertise, isn't because of her career in the music industry. It's because of false truths or alleged truths that she puts out about celebrities. And it's not anything good. All of it is negative. She's a walking lunatic. Yeah. And the thing is, you know, like people know who have issues, like Orlando Brown. Y'all keep having him on there because you know he's going to say the most outlandish, ridiculous stuff. And it's funny, but it's going to be people who just want to believe it because it sounds so crazy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And to be honest, bro, I've heard things, and because you know she stayed in Dallas.
Yeah.
And yeah, she ain't got a good reputation. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
I already know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? So you right here.
Yeah, she the type of you got to perform an exorcism.
Yeah, bro. Cause bro, okay? Remember that time she had ran into that barbershop, bro, and was flashing out. And she rubbed her son's ashes over her face. Yeah, he was talking real demonic. Oh, my dad's son's grave. I was like, yeah, she's certified.
Because look at, like, if I'm a billionaire or just a regular celebrity, you ain't got to be no billionaire. Right. Why would I sue someone who doesn't have anything that I would be able to gain? Because also, Coop, if you sue her, that'll be more leverage for her to have more clout.
Yeah,
because you're bringing in eyes and attention her way. Now, I know Christopher Williams had came out and said something about her because she said that he slept with Diddy to get a record deal. Yeah, you know, all that stuff, right? But I'm answering everybody's question. Why don't they sue? There is no reason for Jay-Z and Beyonce or Diddy at the time to be suing a Jaguar Wright that don't really have a voice in the mainstream industry. Piers Morgan got caught slipping because he thought that he could get one up because of this Diddy situation. No, that ain't it. We look at her as somebody who is the shade room. You know what I'm saying? All these how can I say this? These blogs, like we were saying, blogs, podcasts, and stuff like that. But mainstream is when it's corporate. And Jay-Z has ties to corporate. Beyonce does, because they don't make money. You're not a billionaire in America being black if white people ain't making money from it too.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Now, white folks with the Diddy thing, you already know how I feel about that. They just went out of here. But with Jay-Z, that's still a golden boy. You know what I'm saying? That's a golden ticket. Beyonce is a golden ticket. When she goes on tour, all that money don't go just to her.
Oh no,
they go to the city.
Yeah.
Record label, corporations, like the business deals, endorsements. So my thing is, all y'all asking this asinine question. No, he ain't, like, I wouldn't feel the need to. Oh, if he don't sue, that means it must be true. No, that's not the case all the time.
Exactly. And like you said, bro, to piggyback what you said, that's gonna give her leverage, because what happens when you get a lawsuit, right? It becomes news coverage. Then guess what? Now TMZ comes up.
Yep.
That just gives her more ammo to just say whatever the crazy stuff she been saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, what do you think about Jay-Z? he's and the Beyonce, she's a witch, and all of that. Now it's headlines everywhere.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. She gonna like her word is gonna spread like roaches, bro.
right.
That's what they're gonna have to do. I swear.
It's ridiculous. And Piers Morgan, he should have known better than that. You know what I'm saying? But I
he
think
was
he got
just
a little,
chasing clout. He was
yeah,
chasing
that's it.
moment.
Got trigger happy. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
all. That's
And
all.
because when I saw that, I was like, y'all really let her on there. Like, I'm used to seeing her on like just blogs and stuff like that. Which, hey man, people get their money, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But now you starting to like on a platform like that, nah. So that's the reason Dr. Boyce Watkins, he's not doing that, because it doesn't make any sense for a person who is 5 tax brackets above you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could make up something about Jay-Z. It's plenty of people who make up something about Jay-Z, but if Jay-Z don't give it no attention, don't mean it's not true. That just means he's not gonna. And then if he sues her, there ain't no money he gonna get. What money he gonna get from Jay? Not money that he would want.
Nah.
It would be more clout for her.
It would. Yeah.
Yeah. Now you said I do think she might be right about some stuff, so it's a bit weird. Yeah, that's true too. You know, I'm not saying every single.
No, I'm not saying everything is a lie, but some things probably are valid. But then overall, like, yeah, because some of the stuff be holes in her story, bro. Sometimes,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it be holes in her story because, and you can just tell she just kind of like riding the wave to a degree. Like certain things, I'll be like, that's a crack in that story. But I continue.
Yeah. She'll just, you know, you give somebody an inch, they're gonna take a mile.
Absolutely.
You said Jaguar Wright doesn't have even have proof of anything. These people know it. Anybody who gets sued by millionaires has something. Exactly. They got something, and they're not going to her. They like, Piers. No, we're talking to you, fool.
Right.
Like,
right.
You know, so yeah, that's the reason why. Now, this is what I said, Coop. Figuratively speaking, if Jay-Z were to go down with Diddy, hip hop as we know it, finito, over. Because, and you know, we've had this conversation. I'm letting the redheads know, Diddy already is a real bad look for hip hop culture, right? The industry, because these are our leaders per se. These are the flagships of what hip hop is, right? You made $1 billion, well, not, you know, net worth, right? You made billions of dollars off of something that was created on the streets by foundational Black Americans, because the social structure back then wanted us out. But you made billions of dollars off of that with net worth. So we got all these giants taking these L's, being sexual predators and stuff like that. You ain't gonna want to do business with no hip hop artists, because Jay, Diddy, all them, that reflects all of us.
Yeah,
if that's the case.
And then it'll bleed over to pop too. Because look at the Jay-Z fan, look at the Jay-Z tree, right? Take away Jay-Z, that's gonna affect Beyonce.
Oh yeah.
You take away Jay-Z, that's gonna affect the whole Rock Nation, which affects Megan Thee Stallion, which affects everybody who's managed by Rock Nation, right? Boom, that's gonna affect Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who's like an affiliate of Jay-Z is gonna be affected in some type of way. So it's gonna bleed over to the pop world as far as Black pop. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Like Black pop is gonna bleed into this. It's gonna definitely bleed into rap. And it's like, cause who are the other moguls on that level? It ain't that many moguls like that on that level. Like him and Diddy was pretty much like the only ones, like top tier.
You would only have Birdman after that.
And yeah, you got, and Birdman be in the cut.
Yeah.
Birdman be out the way. You know what I'm saying? Like Birdman, like, hey, I'm good. It's me and my brother Slim. You know, I'm chilling. You know, so that'll leave him or whatever. And I don't think he want nobody look under his hood.
Oh hell.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, rap from what we know as far as like, because and those are two New York, him and Diddy.
Oh yeah.
East Coast moguls.
Yes.
Who did it at the highest level. So yeah, bro, if Jay-Z was to get taken down, bro, that'd blow his legacy, bro. Everything he built, come on, that'd be a blow.
And like you said, bro, New York.
Yeah.
That's where it all started. So if that's the case, then we won't have anybody, because I love Birdman, right? But Birdman is more of like you said, he's in the cut. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's more of a like they're both all of them are businessmen, but Birdman traditionally is like a businessman. You know what I'm saying? Like street hustler, they ended up doing that. But Jay-Z and Diddy are the New Yorkers. You know what I'm saying? They did it because Russell dipped out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and all that. So that would be wild. I just feel like people wouldn't would be receptive to it. So you said you got to understand what era when Jay name being brought up in the Diddy ish alone is scary. It's a trend to say that big scary man is a sex monster. Yeah,
it's unfortunate too, because it's like we always say, it's like our people with main ones like Jay-Z next. It's like Jay-Z next. It's like I feel why y'all saying it, but no, like I mean, I get both sides, but it's like, nah, Jay-Z ain't next because Jay-Z hasn't been charged with nothing. So it's like just chill, until Jay. I hope not. You know what I'm saying? Right. But if we see it, then we'll say, oh, but people just believe in those stories, bro. And I always say this, bro. I think Jay-Z, I think the reason why he's done so much, bro, so much things that we never thought he'd be capable of doing. Mm-hmm. He's done things like beyond our imagination to the point to where us as a people have to find a flaw in it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, when somebody is winning so big, it's like, no, well, you had to do some gangster. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, because I'm not gonna justify and act like Jay's a saint. I know stories, you know what I'm saying, from other people that's like, but overall, what Jay represents, I rock with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's being a black man, you hear me, just grinding, he really got it from the mud.
Right.
From rags to riches story. Like he's a prime example of that. And I just think our people just kind of have a habit of just having that crab in the bucket mentality. And it's just like, if you on top, we got to turn you down. You know what I mean? We ain't got to wait for the other side to do it. We can handle that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't like that.
And this is exactly what I was saying in my video last week or the week before. And y'all remember Redheads? I was pretty much word for word what Coop was saying. When a successful black man in America, you either secretly gay or you take pussy. Shit,
right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's all bad.
Yeah. Something has to be wrong, or you worship the devil. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, that one. Oh my God.
Illuminati, you worship the devil. Something has to be wrong with you. Now,
evil.
It is true that the higher up you go, the more fishy stuff gets.
Of course.
But that doesn't mean every single black person who has achieved that actually did it. How about maybe they just knew how to finesse the game, because we are who built this country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We are who made hip hop. We are the ones who invented the internet. We are the ones who, like, all this stuff that we've done means that we would know how to maneuver. Bro, we are still alive and thriving. Now, we could be in a way better position, right? But we've been in the system of white supremacy for how long? And we're still alive.
Exactly.
And still doing stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't, what do you say? It ain't funny, but you can tell we used to be slaves. Yeah, bro. It's messed up. It's a messed up mentality to have. And like I said, I did a whole video talking about this, and I was just irritated because I'm just like, y'all literally are making up stuff. If you want to see Jay-Z go down and you don't even know that man, I can see if Dame Dash said that, but or Choke No Joke or somebody who he's done something to. But if you don't know him, what you don't like about him that much?
He winning, bro.
Hater.
Too long, bro. Anytime, man, we done seen it plenty of times, bro. Everybody wanted Kobe to lose.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted LeBron to lose. He been winning for too long, bro. You cannot be winning for too long, bro. You have to stop showing that you're perfect, because I ain't perfect.
Because if you go down, you come here with me. And I know if you in jail, I'm out of jail. So that means that, no matter how much money you have, you on the level with me. So I can.
Exactly, bro. It's crazy.
Exactly.
This.
Yeah. So this is something that seriously is going on right now. And like I said, I think that they're dogpiling on Diddy. But let's look at this report right here about Tupac's family has hired lawyer Alex Spiro and I think they meant in an investigation team. Oh, and an investigation team to investigate Diddy's connection to Tupac's murder. All right, fair use. Let's look at this.
We are following new developments in the case of the hip-hop
By the way, she looked good. I don't know who she is with that pink on, but she do look good.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
most
lie.
definitely.
Goodness gracious.
mogul facing RICO charges in New York. Sean P. Diddy Combs. Court TV has just confirmed that the family of Tupac Shakur is investigating a potential link between the murder of Tupac and Sean Diddy Combs. This coming from attorney Alex Spiro, who represents Tupac's family. Now, this investigation had been previously reported by unnamed sources, but earlier today, Spiro confirmed to our Court TV team that he and a team of investigators has been hired.
Sean Combs allegedly had business dealings with Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, who will go on trial next March for the murder of Tupac. This was
all right. So I'm gonna just, I just played that. So did he do it?
Man, that's crazy. I knew something was gonna happen with this, bro. Like I said, when I first saw it, I was like, didn't they do this before? I could have swore that they tried to investigate, his involvement in Tupac's murder. I could have swore. So when that game was, I was like, I ain't tripping. But I figured when Keefe D was out talking his talk, bro, I figured, I was like, yeah, it's coming. Because I think, sometimes when you have a person in a higher position, they feel like he can't be touched. So now he's down here.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the reason why they crashing on him now. Because and this isn't Tupac's, this isn't linked to Tupac, but Biggie's mother, she never had the best thing to say about Diddy. You know what I'm saying? So and that's probably what it was. I remember she, if I'm not mistaken, I think she did some investigation and seeing if Diddy had something to do with Biggie's murder.
Yeah, because she was on it. Yeah,
remember that? So that's probably what it was. But and keep coming out saying this, that, and the third, bro.
Yeah. So you got that side also, and I think I brought this up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Who owns Tupac's estate right now?
Right, not them. Yeah,
right, white folks. So it's my conjecture, and this is only me, putting my tinfoil Koopy hat on. I've been vocally saying that this is a Diddy takedown because of the company that owned De Leon, and they wanted to embarrass Diddy and get him convicted, right? So why right now? Because my question, and I commented, I said, okay, why right now? Now off of what you said, for sure, like this is the time to do it because it's dogpiling on him. Yeah. But I think since nobody in his family owns his estate, right? The people who are connected to that parent company over there in the British alcohol company, they're paying for all of this. So they probably went to Tupac's sister, cousin, whoever, what I'm saying, that is the executor of, well, they wouldn't be executors, but his family members, because they saying his family is seeking it, right? So they probably went to him and say, hey, look, we'll pay for this whole process and you'll get some, you'll get, all this stuff going on. We need to put this dude up under the bus. You know what I'm saying? So I think that they, gave him a proposition.
I wouldn't put it past him but the reason why I say what I said, because I saw the dialogue. You probably saw it too when Mopreme was talking. And I've seen the Keefe D. I've seen him talk. He didn't say too much. He just had that look like, yeah, Diddy, we come to get you. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, but what you're saying is valid too, because I can see them, because like you said, bro, it's a Hey Diddy train campaign right now. So like you said, they trying to embarrass him. They gonna cash out to whoever just to let it be known, like, hey, you trying to sue us? We gonna make you pay. We gonna publicly lynch you, bro.
Right, and then like Tupac's family ain't getting no royalties from Brenda's Got a Baby. They ain't getting no money from nothing. So the thing is, if they coming to you with a bag and saying, hey, we'll give you a bag, plus we'll pay for all the lawyer stuff and all this other stuff, they could be looking like, well, shoot, where else I'm gonna get this money?
Exactly. And then they still it's been 30 years almost, but they still about grieving.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, but somebody gotta pay. They probably still ain't got closure.
Exactly.
You know, and then it's new information, because since the 90s, since Pac got killed, bro, it's always been these accusations, allegations, and stuff like that. And it's always kind of pointed to Diddy a little bit, but like it's kind of like brushed off because the whole other conspiracies. But to know that we in this era now to where people like, yeah, you know, Von Zip, you know, we got the money from Diddy and Keefy D. It's just like, what? Like, so yeah. I don't know, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, and I don't know. Like at the end of the day, because I used to be one of those conspiracy theorists about Tupac, you know what I'm saying, and all this other stuff. But I think at the end of the day, he made a foolish decision, you know what I'm saying, in Vegas, and it ended up taking his life. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I know the government was watching him and stuff like that, but come on, man, that was a senseless act that he did. And if he wasn't gonna get killed, he was gonna go to jail anyway because he violated his probation. You know, his probation because he was out on bail. So man, I think that Tupac was responsible. I wish it didn't happen, but come on, bro. If I run up and bang up on a GD, you know what I'm saying? They might want to retaliate, you know, and get me the same night.
Bro, I mean, and he just watched the Mike Tyson fight. Think about this. How many times have you been across, seen a fight, been around a fight, and it just got you amped up? Oh yeah, bro. Like, oh, you see how you see somebody you don't like, or you see somebody your partner don't like. It's like, let's get on. What we on? You just don't know. You just hit the biggest shootout of Compton. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what you expect, bro? And then you gotta expect retaliation, bro, because in that gang lifestyle, bro, retaliation is mandatory. We're not gonna wait. We're gonna get you right here, right now. Man, these dudes slid on him in Vegas, bro. So it's just like it's a cause and effect. Cause and effect. Yeah.
So with that being said, I don't know about they can investigate, you know what I'm saying? But like I don't know. I just the older I get, I look at the situation and I just come to that conclusion. Like,
me too.
You know, it is what it is with Pac. So but we'll see. But I do think that it's happening for a reason because it could have been happening, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now I got to give love to Nelly, the St. Lunatics, Chingy, and Jaquan at the AMAs. I had the pleasure of staying up because I wasn't gonna watch it without that. But I also was watching the AMAs and I saw Mariah Carey perform. She did pretty good. But St. Lunatics, Nelly, Chingy, Jaquan, they appeared and rocked the stage. It was monumental to see Nelly and Chingy sharing that stage together because of their beef, their history in the past. For everybody who had the Beef 3 DVD like I did, I used to watch that all the time and stuff like that. So I enjoyed it, man. And one thing that it sparked up to me, and I told you, I want a tour. Nelly, St. Lunatics, Chingy, Jaquan tour. Bro, that would be phenomenal. They would sell out venues, you know what I'm saying? Like I could see that. And I hope that it garners enough attention because I think that's the reason they probably did it. Like I
low key.
I think that's the reason why. And because I think I would go to see it because that represented an era and St. Louis kept going. I wouldn't even mind if Jibbs had came out and opened up for them or something like that. But just that much talent in that 5-year span, it was incredible. And RIP to Huey. I wish Huey could have been there. You know, because that would have been crazy. But yeah, man. Hopefully, man. Yeah, Nelly. All of y'all go on a STL tour, bro. That would be lit. So what you think?
I was proud. You know what I'm saying? I was proud. Really, because Nelly was getting his props. You know what I'm saying? Nelly getting his credit. And like you said, the fact that Chingy was on there and they was giving each other their credit. You know what I mean? It was and Jaquan up there. You know, having a good year he's been having.
Yes.
Good to see the St. Lunatics up there without Ali, whatever, but good seeing them up there because it was like, I ain't seen them in a minute. Like they been performing together, but on a mainstream level. It was good to see that. It was just good for the city, bro. Like I said, Facebook, St. Louis Facebook, my city, whatever. It was lit. Everybody like, oh my God, like, it was a lot of nostalgia. It was a lot of just like, oh yeah, bro, we taking over there, man. It ain't the American Music Bowl, no, it's St. Louis. Just talking all the talk, but it was a great moment, man. It just brought back memories, bro, for real. Cause like I tell you, bro, being in St. Louis, bro, when Nelly came out, like I'm telling you, like the reason why people even talking about Nelly, bro. I mean, St. Louis is because of Nelly.
Because of Nelly, yep.
Because of Nelly, bro. He came out and put the city on his back, bro. Yep. And he represented. I can't go nowhere. As soon as I say I'm from St. Louis, do you know Nelly? Oh, you from Nellyville. Oh, and Nelly. Hey, Nelly. I mean, it's always Nelly, right? You got to think, bro. This is when the Rams won the Super Bowl. Mark McGwire was playing for the Cardinals, and he broke the record for like 62 home runs or something like that. And we was having $1 Big Macs at McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? And Nelly was out, and it was just like we had an anthem. I mean, it was just, bro, it was a time to be alive, and like all the stars had a line. It was just like so much St. Louis pride. And also, Nelly was like, when he came out, everybody was trying to claim him. Like, you know, Nelly, that's my people's cousin. Like, I ain't never seen nobody get claimed more than Nelly, bro.
Yeah.
Like when he came out. So it was just brought back a lot of memories, bro. And just seeing Murphy Lee shine, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he had the What the Hook gonna be playing.
Yeah, he had a moment too, and it was just good to see just all of them on stage together, bro. And then to see City Spud, because City Spud didn't really like, he wasn't in that, he was in jail while they had that run.
Yeah.
So for him to come out and like have that moment with them was priceless. So I love seeing all of it for real.
Yeah, man. Nelly, y'all have to go on a tour. And I think, like I said, low key, that's what it's gonna be. Yeah. Bro, that would be dope. Because Nelly already tours, and you know, he has the same Lunatics with him, but having Chingy, because I know Chingy be doing those concerts. Wasn't he on one of those, like the ones with B2K and stuff?
I think a Scream tour.
Yeah, the Scream tour.
I think he was. Yeah, I think he was.
He be doing like some of that, but like recently, like he been doing that. But I would love to see, because he can perform pretty good. And like you said, Jaquan has been having a real good year because of the Shabuzi single. Absolutely. So that it was, you know, he performed at the BET Awards. So it gave my heart joy to see him get his props. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, because
and just a moment in time, bro. Like St. Louis was just like like Nelly opened the door, and it was just like people just coming out the gate. It was just like, man, like feel like he was on top for a minute.
Yeah. So Nelly, if you watching, bro, if the idea ain't there, which I know it is, but if it ain't there, please go on tour for sure. I got a couple of more things to go over, man. Now, speaking of St. Louis, we talking about cities, right? It used to be a point where Atlanta was running rap.
Right.
I don't think that's the case anymore.
Nah.
I don't think it's been the case for the last couple of years, actually.
Nah, absolutely. I agree.
So with that being said, me and my homeboy was talking about what city runs rap. And to me, I don't see any city running rap. I see rap, for one, because everybody is rapping the same pretty much. Everybody's using the same lingo, all that. But there's no city that's actually, like when Atlanta was running rap, right? That means that you had at least 5, 6, 7 rappers who all were at a top level running it. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no one city. Now you gotta, like, Memphis is a city that has a couple of rappers out, but it wasn't nothing like a boom like Atlanta had, to where it was just running rap. Like, what city is running rap right now? I don't see nothing.
Wow, that's an interesting. As you was talking, I'm listening. I'm like, okay, because it depends on what you mean by running it. Like, are you saying like top rappers that's like dominating, or what are you saying?
So
we talking about we talking about what?
So at one point we had the New Atlanta, which was Migos, Young Thug, Rich Homie Quan, and then you had like Trouble. You had like just you had like an A team, a B team, a C team. You know what I'm saying? And plus, you had producers, right? Who were from here at the time, like is London on the track from here? London,
I think so. Yeah, I think he is from Atlanta.
Okay, yeah, he was from here. And Lord, I can't think of whoever, but you had a combination of top rappers, top producers, you know what I'm saying? Like, just running, and it was here because, you know, when it moved to the South, like from Lil Jon, you know what I'm saying, to Usher on the R&B side, you had Usher, you had Monica. It was just a lot. Like, you know, the A was it. Now you had other cities that were shining, of course, don't get me wrong, but to me, it went from New York to like LA. And then it went to Atlanta for a while.
Yeah. And then Atlanta, everybody started dying and getting locked up. So, and then that sound kind of got a little dated. Man, that's interesting. Because when I think multiple cities are kind of running it, because I think Okay, I'm gonna still say Chicago, and I say Chicago because, and it's more influence. Like I think everybody's like on when you got 30 dudes in a rap video with you. That's some Chicago stuff. When you got every stick known to man in your video, that's some Chicago. When you talking about smoking on dead ops, when you saying ops, when you saying this, you know what I'm saying?
True.
That's Chicago lingo. It's a lot of Chicago lingo. I would say Detroit. Detroit really is really not necessarily well, it is kind of because they lingo is like very popular. Like it's on the flow. Lotto and Cardi B's song, well, Lotto song, but Cardi B on the remix. That's a Detroit beat. That's a Detroit lingo. It's on the flow. The wearing the buffs, the Cartiers, you know what I'm saying? All of that. You got your babyface Rays. You got your V's. You got your Icewear Vezos. You know, you got your Peasies. Like they like when the not having no hook in your songs.
Yeah.
It come from Peasy from Detroit. He had songs like maybe like 5-6 years ago called No Hook, and he just was just rapping all the way through. That influenced so many artists out right now. You know what I'm saying? So I would say Detroit, Chicago, Memphis. Memphis is always gonna be around. Memphis is always, no matter what era we in, bro. Memphis is gonna be in there. It's been like that for a long time. But overall, bro, it got more regional. Like everything is more regional now, bro. It's like it went like the internet, how it is now. There's not no real dominant sound. As much as what you just said, right? Yes, people do still sound the same, but it's still regional at the same time because now the LA sound is the LA sound. Detroit has their own sound. You know what I'm saying? Chicago is still the most influential. Atlanta still has we still call him. We still, as far as new sound wise, but Atlanta still got it a little bit. Still got a little hole, but I would say Chicago, Detroit, Memphis. I would say those three are the top. Because even with New York drill, it's not as heavy as it was. It kind of
went down a little bit, but Atlanta is the last city that had developed stars, though.
Yeah, for sure.
When you think about like in the past 10 years, I say past 5, 6, we've had Lil Baby, right? We've had like Young Thug was doing his thing before he got locked up. You had Migos. You know, you had who else? Is somebody else I'm missing?
Gunna.
Yeah, Gunna. Shoot, how did I forget about Gunna? Yeah.
Gunna. It's easy to forget him. We good.
Yeah. You know, and you still had 2 Chainz doing this thing and stuff like that. So Atlanta still had the stars. Like, you know, Offset had went out to do his thing, you know, but everybody else that you've named, they're influential. They're definitely influential. They just, I guess when the first thing that come in mind, like the stars.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah. Only star out of Chicago is what, Dirt?
Yep, that's it. It's a star.
As far as like top star, the biggest star out of Memphis is who? Glorilla
at this point, because Moneybagg Yo ain't that.
Moneybagg Yo ain't the biggest star. Yo Gotti, he more the CEO executive. And then who else? Detroit, T Grizzly.
That's the biggest one.
Yeah,
he outside of Big Sean is a star, but like
facts. So I put the Big Sean up there. Big Sean, T Grizzly. But I don't. As far as a big star, brother, them the only 3 I could think of. Cause even with you know, and then New Orleans, like not New Orleans, Louisiana, like Baton Rouge, like you got what, Youngboy. But is he big, but is he a star? But
he would be a star if he wasn't locked up. I feel like
yeah. And then like Boss Man D-Loaf, he from Florida. So I don't know, bro. Yeah, you're right. So I agree. And as far as stars, Atlanta had the last where it was just like they was just pumping out just stars back to back.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah,
you're
that's
right.
it. Yeah,
you're right. That's crazy.
Yeah, because it made me think. Because my homeboy was like, "The Atlanta, you think it's still running rap?" And I said, "Hold on, let me think about that." I was like, nah. It still is impactful because of the culture.
Of
Now, I do
course.
think the culture is still
Yeah.
ran by Atlanta per se, because now
Yeah.
you got Hollywood down here, you got,
Yeah.
you
Tyler
know,
Perry
Tyler
Studios.
Perry Studios, Love and Hip Hop, like
Yeah.
all that is here, right?
Yeah.
But not musically. It's definitely not musically. No.
Because they're like, everybody locked up or dead, bro. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Pee Wee Longway just got indicted.
Yep.
Like, so many rappers, bro, from Atlanta is just like, Lil Baby, the only one that's kind of like standing strong, but he trying to make a comeback as far as, because he took a what, 4-5 month break.
Yeah.
And now they like, oh, he fell off. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, damn.
Yeah.
You ain't lying.
Yeah. But the rap, I think just the rap game right now is just, it's just a lot going on. And I think since the rap game is like this right now, that makes it easier to get a Diddy, easier to get a Jay-Z. And it's making you be like, bro, do I even want groupies at this point?
Right?
It's like, do I?
Bro.
It made me be like, bro, like, hey man, you better find you a wife and chill.
Swear and chill out, because bro, one little knockdown will get you knocked out. I promise, bro. Like, it's so crazy. Like, and it's funny, we was talking about the T.I. and Tiny situation the other day. And I just thought about, T.I. and Tiny been flicking girls, bro, since my old dude put me up on that back in like 06, 05. And, they be out there flipping. I'm like, for real, having threesomes and stuff. And then it's just like the last girl that accused him of that rape or whatever. That was one of their regulars. But I guess she just felt like, y'all like, I get y'all mean to me or whatever the case. So she tried to ask some money and rejected her. And then it's like, they raped me. It's like, bro, who can you trust? And then I remember Shakana, which was Tiny's best friend at the time, was like trying to act like the girl wasn't lying. She was like,
I remember that.
Remember that?
Yep, I
so
remember.
It's like, damn, like, so yeah, like you said, bro, let's lock something down.
Yeah, because it's like, bro, like you don't make you feel like, and see with the Diddy thing, it's in the comforts of your own home. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like you can't really do nothing.
Because bro, Diddy not doing nothing, bro. Like Diddy having freak offs or something, whether it be men, whatever, that's his business, bro. And you think people, I don't believe, personally, I don't believe that when people was coming in his house, I don't think he was tricking people into like putting like little Mickeys in their drinks. He told, hey, this one of them. How many parties you done been to, bro? You was in college, bro. How many college parties have you been to? Mother hand you a drink or handed other people a drink, and this because you don't do that. Like, nah, bro, don't take this one, bro. This got that up in here.
Exactly.
Come on, bro. Like when you frequently party, bro, you kind of know how people move, and they'll let you like, hey, it's one of the ones tonight, baby. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, like, I don't know. I don't think he was doing none of that. Bro.
He wasn't doing that. Everybody who came there knew what it was, but that just goes to show you that the stuff that y'all be doing in college, because it still goes on, the stuff that you be doing, the freak offs or whatever, you can't do that now, and it makes you just question, like, dang, do I just want to have sex with just one person and not even have no threesome?
That's what I'm saying.
It's like,
because bro, you got to take that into consideration, because, and then bro, especially the type of profession that we in, bro.
Yeah,
everybody is looking at us like a lick.
Yeah, bro,
we are walking licks.
Exactly. The only
like women that just graduated.
Right. The only one who are safe is like if Megan or Glorilla want to mess up on the, get up on the dude, because I mean they're women, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you said this weird industry ish I want no part of, especially the way ish is trending, all that famous ish played out.
Man.
And I ain't gonna lie, this Diddy thing is really making that famous stuff not look as glamorous as it, because we grew up watching it like, man, I want that. Bro, now ain't gonna say I wouldn't have a mansion, but I wouldn't have no parties over there.
Bruh, that's why I've been like, I love the underground. You know what I'm saying? Because I love independence. Because nah, bro, I don't want to be no red carpet dude, bro. Because that get people, you get people from back in elementary school,
bro.
I ain't got time for that, bro.
Nah,
because I don't know if you saw that with Don Lemon, where he was talking to Vlad, I
Oh,
saw that.
which clip was he when he talked about the Diddy thing?
Yeah, that one. He
Okay,
was saying,
I didn't see it.
bro, he said, bro, this is so crazy. Like, y'all victimizing. He said, now y'all making people the victims. He was like, Diddy's a victim now. Bill Cosby's a victim now. R. Kelly's a victim now. He was like, bro, y'all. And Charleston White said, he said, bro, the only statute of limitation the only thing that's not statute of limitation is murder. Why are we going back 30-some years trying to locking Bill Cosby up? 30-some years, a Diddy hotline, bro.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Like, come on, bro. And Diddy, back in 1998. I mean, I get it, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. Come on.
It's ridiculous, man. And it's just, but just all of this stuff sexually just makes you look at things differently. Like just as a regular,
Joe Schmo.
Yeah, and it's just like, bro, just all the stuff I was watching, like MTV Cribs, and just seeing all this, the Chris Style, the hip hop, the Big Pimpin' video. It's like, bro, it's like, man, like, nah, forget all that, bro. It's like, it just, because, and I be telling people this. And Umar had just said this, Dr. Umar said that if they don't have nothing on you, they can make something up. They could go back and say, yeah, did you have sex with J Red in college? Well, say that you were coerced into having sex. Was alcohol involved? Yeah, we were just sipping. Well, say that he coerced you by giving you a bunch of alcohol and you weren't in your right mind. They literally could say that, bro. So
they did it to Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Remember they did it to Michael Jackson. They saw that picture of him with that boy in his underwear. And they was trying to convince the parents to be like, hey, say that he molested your son, we give you 50 bands. They was like, nah. Mm-hmm. And he was like, nah, we give you 50 bands, say that. I'm like, man, that's crazy. So yeah, like you just said.
Oh yeah, they were trying to wrap up Chris Brown. Yeah, we already said that. Was it October 27th? Oh, cool, because it got quiet right now. But wait till October 27th. Oh, it's about to be up again. We already know that's coming.
That's wild.
It just shows me the best thing to do if you're chasing a music career, all this stuff, is to be as low key as you can.
Yes, sir.
Don't be like how Diddy was flashy, because it backfired. See, it was cool 20, 30 years ago. But now you looking at all them hip hop videos and all that stuff, and it's just like, it just makes you look at like tour buses, like, man, bro, groupies that, because I mean, this always been happening, but bro, like, yeah, it just ain't safe no more, man.
It ain't safe at all, bro. Like now rap videos from like home videos to sit down and watch with your family. Like,
exactly.
It's good to be that boy.
But it also, we say this too, with this Diddy thing, one thing to learn. If you're gonna go at white folks, you better make sure that your slate is clean. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, that's the best thing to do. Like, I feel like a Kendrick would be straight. You know what I'm saying?
He'll be good. He'll be good. But then you never know too though with Kendrick. Because Kendrick do come from a gang background.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just thought about that. Like, yeah, Kendrick is affiliated with them Pyrus. So you just never know.
You never know, and it could be linked to you. They would, oh, your homeboy's a Pyru. You remember that tour that you went on and he had sex with that girl? Well, she says that you told him to do it, something like that, man. It
or just even like murders,
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, maybe we saw that you wired this man some money. Man, the dude said he was hungry. You know what I'm saying? I cashed at them $40, whatever. Like, well, after that, he killed somebody. Like, all right, that wasn't no price on nobody's head.
Yeah, how do we know? Well, then now we gotta go into court, and now I gotta break out my pockets to do that, bro.
Bro.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we had a healthy discussion tonight, man. We had a lot going on. Thank you, everybody who joined J Red and Coop the Trill on tonight's episode of Red's View, man. We had so much going on. Shout out to the replay gang. Ashley Carver, I see you. Maya, I see you. I know y'all gonna be watching this, the replay game, and everybody who is gonna be watching this right now, make sure that you subscribe to youtube.com/RedsView. It's going across the screen right now. Make sure that you follow me on all streaming platforms. Follow me on all social media platforms and streaming as well at JAYR3D. Coop, where do we follow you?
Coop the Trill. Y'all can read it right there. Y'all make sure you guys subscribe. Follow me everywhere, Instagram, TikTok, the whole nine. Just put in Coop the Trill right there. You don't get it.
Absolutely.
Sure. But
yeah,
y'all
man.
make sure y'all comment on this man live stream, bro. If you don't comment, your mama ugly.
Hey, man, that's true. Yeah, y'all better do that, man, and hit that share button, man. Thank you, everybody who joins me each and every week for Red's View. We definitely got to get Coop the Trill back on here. So yeah, I'll try to get him back on here, man, when our schedules align with each other, so we can chop it up, chop good game. But yeah, man, peace, love, and hair grease to everybody out there, man. We about to dip out. This is J Red Coop the Trill, and we are Red's View signing out.